So I was opening a few packs the other day with FIFA points after doing like 10 of those premium player SBCs to try and get something good, and I failed with that. I didn't get anything good at all. So like I said, was opening a few packs with FIFA points. Got pretty lucky in my first Ultimate pack and got a 93 rated Team of the Season PK. Now, literally the next pack after that, I got yet another blue Brazil left back. We ended up getting ourselves Felipe Luis, 92 rated. So at the end of whatever I was going to spend, I would end up coming away with at least 2 tots. And well, then this happened. I got myself an icon, Dutch, and then I thought Hullet for a second, but then I saw goalie and I was like, okay, just don't be the worst Van der Sar. And it wasn't. It was 89 Van der Sar. So we get like another very, very good pull. And then, well, this happened, and it was the greatest moment of my FIFA 18 career. Team of the Season Messi in a pack. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? I absolutely wish that I was recording, but I wasn't like commentating or anything like that. And I genuinely wish I was, because that would have been a pretty sick reaction to getting one of the best players on the game. That's over 2 million coins worth of player right there, which I got in a pack, and I was like, all right, so that gives me an idea. We can do a first owner Messi squad builder today. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Here's the pack right here to show you that it's not just someone else's. It's my club in the top left corner and all of that. And that is my first owner Messi. So we now get into the squad builder, and it's going to be like a complete and utter super squad. It may not be one that you guys can replicate. I do that all the time. You know, you can look back today, yesterday, like Saturday. Like there's plenty of like budget squads out there for you. This one's going to be my mega team, which I don't get a chance to use much, and obviously it's changed slightly as a few TOTS players have entered the fold. So I have my Edison in goal. Like I said, still rate him as the best goalie on the game. And then we got Rio Ferdinand at centre-back today, 90 rated prime. I love him, 83 pace, 91 defending, 86 physical, up there as one of the best centre-backs on the entire game. But this partnership, him and Azpilicueta, is just so good. It's really, really good, because Azpi's got like better dribbling, like a lot of composure, really good distribution with his passing, and his pace is like next level. He just doesn't have the height, but his actual defending ability is rock solid. And then we have Team of the Season Kyle Walker. This is another untradeable first owner player who I was able to get in a premium upgrade pack, not a guaranteed tots. He was in one of the premium upgrades, him and Ashley Young. But since I just packed myself this Felipe Luis, I thought, you know what? He's going to go into today's squad, and we're going to see how he performs. You know, I want to see if that 86 pace, 85 dribbling is sort of a bit of a letdown at this time of the year. You know, he's got 93 defending, 88 passing and physical. He's 6 foot, like he should be a pretty good left back. And to be fair, he was pretty good, but there are a couple of very, very pacey fullbacks in this league. So I imagine a lot of people will bring the price down on Felipe Luis. They'll see that Marcelo and Gaia and all sorts of other players are better options. So now we move into the midfield, and you're probably wondering, why is Parejo in the squad? Well, those in-game stats are the exact reason why. Just take a look. Oh my god, they actually look phenomenal. Yes, the acceleration and the sprint speed aren't the greatest, but I've been really enjoying him. I actually think he's one of the more solid midfielders I've used this year, alongside Ruud Gullit, who, you know, with his prime has got also these phenomenal stats in game. Parejo's actually got quite a few stats that are better than this, but obviously Gullit with his 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot, the added pace, the height, all of that stuff makes him a complete beast. And then we have Team of the Year N'Golo Kante, who again has got loads of great stats in the in-game department. He's another one with loads of 99s all over the show, but so different from the other two players. You know, he's really short, he buzzes around the midfield, does that hard working job of constant running with that pace that he's got, and you know, that's a real well worked midfield. So you got Kante, who does all of that, Gullit, who is just like king of everything, and then Parejo, who's sort of like I'd say he's kind of silky for a centre mid, and he's got that amazing distribution. The shooting's really good on him and stuff as well. So yeah, like can't complain about the three in midfield today. They've worked out very, very well for me. So the midfield is now done. We now have to put our front three in, and I can't think of a much better front three than that. So I brought Messi back down to cam just for the chemistry of starting this squad out. He'll actually play at left striker in the team. 98 rated Messi has these in-game stats. And someone pointed out to me the other day, a friend of mine pointed out to me the other day, that his dribbling stat is actually lower than the 96 rated version that he's got on this game. Obviously the other stats are better and stuff, but it's really odd to see that this team of the season Messi doesn't have 99 dribbling. I find that very strange. And then we have Ronaldinho, one of my favourite and most fun players on this game. Honestly, it's a joy to run around the field with Ronaldinho, with that 92 pace and the 95 dribbling. The shooting and passing are obviously phenomenal. The skill moves, all of the little waving hairstyle and all of that great stuff. It's a joy. And then we have R9. So the way this squad is going to work is that once I get in game, I'll probably keep that same formation or just drop it to a 4-1-2-1-2. Messi goes left striker, or sometimes right striker, and him and Ronaldo flip basically, and Ronaldinho sits back in the cam spot. So I tried that for a little while, and that worked out nicely for me. I also tried it where I left it exactly how it is, just to see if Messi can make them runs from a little bit deeper, and that worked out well for me as well. So yeah, like. Just take that squad in right there. That's pretty phenomenal, isn't it? That's a really, really nice team. So like I said, it's not one that you guys are likely to be able to build by watching this video, but sometimes it's nice for me to be able to use some of the greatest stuff that I've got and build like a crazy super team, just to show you what it's like, you know, to show you what the squad actually looks like, all the graphics, all of the goals that I can score with it and stuff. Yeah, and genuinely a lot of fun when you're in game with a team like this. What you end up doing is playing people that are really trying to get that win against you, because I feel like it's I don't know, it's more of a challenge for them. They come up against a team that's similar to theirs, and they hardly even pay attention at the squad screen. But when someone matches up against a squad like the one that I've got here today, sometimes they go a little bit mental. I get messages straight away, or you can just tell that they have got their absolute try-hard pants on, and that's fine. Absolutely love that, because it gives my players that are really solid a great test on this game to see if they're actually good enough to compete, and that's what I'm looking for, you know. So with the goalie, you know, we'll start from the back and talk about each individual player. Goalie Edison, I have said it about 100 times. It's probably boring now, but I for some reason just trust him in goal. Everything about the way he just keeps net it works for me, and typically I have like a Premier League centre back there, so it helps that I get a link to Rio and just a link to a Premier League player so that they're on full chem and stuff. But I wonder if David De Gea team of the season would be more worth it, but again, that's going to cost me far more than Edison, and I don't really value goalkeepers on this game. I also packed, like at the start of this video, I packed that 89 Van der Sar. I didn't even think to put him in the squad here today. I just like, okay, should I not? I'll probably keep him, just because if De Ligt, who has been one of the greatest centre-backs for me this year, little young Dutch guy from Ajax or PSV, I don't want to offend one of the clubs. I think it's Ajax. He has been amazing. It's likely that he'll get a rest of the world Tots at some point. If so, I might struggle to end up getting a link for him. Therefore, I'll keep my Van der Sar in there just because that's going to be useful somewhere down the line. You know, getting a little strong link here and there to a centre-back who doesn't link to certain other players. That's going to be all I need in order to keep everyone on full chem. So the defence was rock solid. I love Kyle Walker. He's amazing. I'm so glad I packed him, because I would have just kept my ones to watch. I wouldn't have bothered upgrading to the team of the season because it's like 500k to do so. So we got really lucky by getting him in an upgrade pack. I'll probably sell Felipe Luis actually, just because I don't know if he's super worth it, and I wonder what his price is actually right now. I'll probably make the most out of him. And then, like I said earlier on, that duo between Rio and Azpilicueta, probably the best centre-back partnership I've used all year, because Azpi is kind of like De Ligt, but a bit shorter, but like, you know, a bit of a better version there. So once Team of the Season De Ligt comes out, that might be my new like centre-back duo, and I'm sure that will be nice. I look forward to it. The midfield, I mentioned it again briefly earlier, it's got a little bit of everything. Kante can actually do it all. He actually really can. He can shoot as well, which is something that the regular version of him may not be able to do so much of. But with the stats that he's got, of course, he can do it all. But he's a lot shorter and he's a lot more sort of nippy and buzzing around that pitch and stuff. That's exactly what his game is all about. And then you have Hullet, who is big monster afro or whatever he's got, the crazy big haircut, the dreadlock type stuff, with the 4-star skill, the 5-star weak foot, and just absolutely everywhere all of the time. And then Parejo, I actually really like the flair that we brought in with Parejo there. He's not got skill moves and stuff, and he can be a little bit clunky, but just feels super silky on the ball. His distribution, like passing and that is brilliant. You've got nearly a perfectionist in the free kick department as well, and then obviously he's going to be able to bang them long shots in as well as defend and do all of that stuff. He's got good physical, got good defensive stats. And then there's not much more to say about the front three. This Messi is a complete animal. His dribbling is fantastic. I know he doesn't work on the game as well as someone like Ronaldo or like Cristiano Ronaldo does, and that is a shame, but he's still very usable. He's incredibly usable. I see the pros using him at events all the time. That left foot is a wand. And then of course you've got Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, who are two of the most amazing nostalgic icons that I could possibly fit into a team. So there you go, guys. That's today's video. A super squad around first owner pack pulled Team of the Season 98 Messi. Unreal. Hit me with that thumbs up button for that 98 Messi pack. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a lovely day and I'll catch you next time. Peace.